Check it out, Bella has a new trick. When I say the following phrase, she gets excited. Hey everyone, welcome to Walks with Moss. She knows that means the start of the hike. We're in a different place than usual today. Today we are hiking on the Siltcoos Lake Trail. And that's a trail I really love. Whenever I camp down here, I make a point of going up this trail. It's kind of funny that they don't list the mileage from the trailhead to the lake, but they break it all up. And we're gonna do this little loop here anyway. It goes through a beautiful spruce forest. Sadly, it's second growth, but it's grown back a little bit. And I have found mushrooms here before, even though I've never been here right in the prime mushroom season like we are today. I expect we're going to find lots of mushrooms today. May as well get started. Here's a bright red coral. Don't see that many of those in the Olympics. There's a lot of cars at the trailhead, so the forecast today is unfortunately a bit people-y. So I've got a leash for Bella, and hopefully I can make a video without feeling too silly talking to myself. Definitely lots of cars here though. Okay, let's do this. Come on, Bella, let's go. So right away, here's a mushroom that I've been struggling to ID in camp. Seek says it's witch's hat. I don't think so. I keyed it out and mushrooms demystified to some sort of tricholoma, but then my dad sent me a picture of it, and no, that's definitely not it. I don't know what this is, but when I get home and get better internet, I guess I'll figure it out. Come on, Bella, let's go. We've got giant spruce trees here. This is a cool spot. Just met Craig and he's got a bag full of goodies. Oh, look at all those mushrooms. Oh, chicken of the woods.
Yeah, we found one spot with chicken of the woods. Left a few on the
coral mushrooms and chanterelles and lobsters. Very nice. And I'm sorry, what I forgot your name. Craig. And Craig has informed me he's with a group of 10 that are all mushroom hunting, so we might not be seeing a lot of mushrooms today. Well, we have seen a lot of mushrooms right here.
I'm sure we missed a ton.
Yeah. Well, chicken of the woods, I'd love to find some more of that.
Yeah,
Okay, wow.
I can point out, we left a couple on the tree to repopulate for next year. So
right.
Just know where to look next year.
Craig found pig's ears on the trail, and they're tasty, but they're usually filled with worms, so.
These ones all looked good.
Yeah, they do.
I don't see any bugs in them yet.
I don't remember the scientific name of those. I used to know, but those are a nice find.
Oh yeah, there were a lot of them.
Yeah, pig's ears.
We're like in the middle of
Here's a bag full of chanterelles and hedgehogs that I'm not going to find today. Oh, thanks.
So, okay. I'm gonna leave here.
Oh my goodness. Oh wait, what are these? What's that?
No, I'm just with Craig.
Find them for me.
Goodbye, Craig and Maria.
Bye.
Oh, the blog is Walks with Moss.
Okay.
Yeah, and I do a lot of mushroom hunting. So.
Very cool.
Yeah, but we'll go this way because they went that way, and hopefully we'll still find something. Bye-bye. Nice meeting you. Okay, there we go. There is a group of 10 mushroom hunters on the trail ahead of me. So, not sure how many mushrooms we're going to find here today. And I was warned that they explored that center bit thoroughly. So I'm thinking if we want to find mushrooms, we're going to need to go up there. There's some sort of rushula. There goes another mushroom hunter with a big bag full of mushrooms. Oh, I wish I had gone yesterday now, but I was tired. If I'd gone yesterday, though, I would have beat all those mushroom hunters. I made a point of going today, Friday, before the weekend. But, yeah, should have gone Wednesday or Thursday, I guess. Oh, well. It's still a beautiful trail. And we might find some obscure mushroom that no one in that group knows about. And if we don't find a lot of mushrooms to eat, that's okay. We still have a ton of matsutake back at the campsite. Somebody harvested some lobster mushrooms here. Here we go. Here's a choice edible that they all missed. Honey mushrooms, armillaria. Yum. I tend to only eat the caps and not the stems because the stems are really stringy. They're quite tasty. Yeah, I think I want to take them all, but I'll take a couple of these caps here. I really like this section of the trail. It's a loop. We're taking the left loop, and the right loop's over there, and either way takes you to the lake eventually. The nice thing about taking the left loop is because we live in a culture here where people drive on the right, people also tend to walk on the right. So if you take the left loop, you'll be with less people, and the people you do see, I mean, there'll be the same amount of people, but they won't be walking the same direction as you, so you'll just be passing them instead of walking with them the whole way. So it feels better for me anyway, because what if there's a really loud, obnoxious group and you're hiking the same direction? There's no getting away from them unless you can hike really fast, and I can't. But if you're hiking the opposite direction of everyone else, you just pass like ships in the night, and then you, well, maybe not like ships in the night because you do actually see each other, but you pass and you're not stuck with any obnoxious groups. Here we go. Here's a fly agaric. So apparently nobody in the group eats fly agarics. That's a beautiful one too. Amanita muscaria. The other advantage of taking the left loop today is that whole mushroom hunting group took the right loop, and they're coming back up the left loop. So we're seeing mushrooms, or the forest, at an angle that none of them saw. But yeah, our best bet for mushrooms today is going to be to go well off trail. There's that yellow mushroom again. What is it? What are you? Here we go. Here's some more honey mushrooms. Lots of them. Okay. We're not going home empty-handed. Not today. There we go, honey mushroom caps for dinner. I left one whole mushroom too, just so I can examine it later. I didn't take them all because it's right on a trail and they're so beautiful. I hate to take them all. All right, let's keep going. We got our dinner. Honey mushrooms apparently taste very much like shiitake. Giant mushroom back here. Gosh, it looks a lot like matsutake, but I'd be surprised if a matsutake has survived so much mushroom hunting. Oh my gosh, look at that. I think it is a matsutake, a big one. See, there's its ring. Wow. Craig said he hadn't found any matsutake. I guess he wasn't looking in the right place. There we go. Oh, that is so beautiful. I'm going to sniff it just to be sure. Yeah. You know what? That might not be matsutake. That might be the cat. Catathalesima or something like that. At any rate, it's so big and beautiful. I don't feel like picking it. See how the gills are running down the stalk? Matsutake doesn't do that. What a gorgeous mushroom, though. I'm just going to leave it be. This is another spot that would have been really amazing to see before the first wave of logging came in. That's an ancient cedar stump. And there's a cedar snag there. Here's some bright red coral mushrooms. Kind of looks like Christmas with the red coral mushrooms and the green sword ferns. What you up to, Bella? She's having the time of her life, as usual. She is such a great hiking buddy.
Yeah, we kind of came in a big group. I apologize.
Yeah, so I'm just gonna video everyone else's mushrooms.
There you go.
They're out there.
Yeah.
They're out there.
How far off trail do you guys go?
A ways.
Oh,
It
did you?
helped
Yeah, there was-
even the easy, obvious spots were picked out for us.
We're just excited.
There go all the bags of mushrooms I'm not going to pick today. Oh man, you guys got them all. Ooh, nice. Is that the end of your group?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Probably have the trail to myself now then.
There's some people out by the campsite, but we didn't see them. We heard them.
Okay. Okay. That's the end of that group, and they said they went way off trail to get some of the mushrooms too. Man. Each one of them had at least a gallon of mushrooms. So the guy did offer me some, but I don't want mushrooms somebody else picked. I want the joy of picking them myself. That's okay. It's a beautiful trail. Wait a minute. They said they went a long ways off trail, but everything is subjective. What's a long ways off trail to them might not be what I would define as a long ways off trail. To me, a long ways off trail is at least a mile, so yeah, or maybe half a mile. I bet you if I go a quarter mile off the trail, I'll find mushrooms. So those aren't looking like the kind of people that probably are going to go hiking way out, far away from the trail. They're people that like hiking in a big group. Yeah. If I had the energy to go way off trail, actually way off trail, I'm sure I'd be finding lots of mushrooms today. Not sure if I have the energy. I'll decide after lunch. Right here on the trail, we have some chanterelles. But you know what? I'm going to leave them because somebody else deserves to be able to find mushrooms right on the trail. And I've got tons of chanterelles, so I'm going to leave those for someone else. There's no reason to denude the entire trail of mushrooms, right? Here's a fun wood decaying mushroom. I forget the name of it. To me, it's kind of fun because I had a picnic table that it was growing on when I lived in the city. Never remember the name of it though. We have made it down to the lake. I can see some peekaboo views of the lake down there. But we'll head down the trail that takes us right to the lake and have some coffee. There's some nice looking campsites here, but I think I would be afraid to camp here because I don't know if my car would be safe at the trailhead, because the trailhead is right on Highway 101. And I think there's going to be a lot of car break-ins at a trailhead that's right on the highway like that. Maybe if you could take a bus here or something, because it would just be a gorgeous place to spend the night. I don't think it gets used that much, really. The only issue is your car going to be safe? And I think probably not. We'll keep going. There is a picnic table that's right down on the lake, and hopefully that's not occupied. I see a mushroom back here on a really, really tall stalk. It's just catching my eye. I gotta take a look at it. What are you? Oh my gosh. No way. You are King Bolete. A King Bolete that nobody spotted. Wow. Looky there. I'm not going to pick it though because it feels really soft, so it's going to be wormy. I didn't see any King Boletes in those other people's bags either. Very cool. Very cool. Maybe we can find one that's not wormy. There's a cool little outhouse right here. No paper, but that's okay. I've got my own paper. Let's see, which way were we going? This way, I think. Yeah. We're on the trail between the lake campgrounds that goes along the shore. There's a specific campsite I want to get to. Here's another blackening russula. Apparently these are all pretty much poison. They're kind of fascinating though. I'm not sure what these are. They've got a ring. Otherwise, I would think they were a russula, but they've got a ring. Seek is saying that these are Cortinarius. I'm going to pick one to take a closer look to see if Seek knows what it's talking about. I don't know. Could be. Maybe there's some remnants of a Cortina there. Here's more of this mushroom that's driving me crazy trying to ID. I think it may very well be a hygrophorus. The gills do feel a little bit waxy. This looks like the spot where Craig found the pig's ear mushrooms. Here's some Dyer's polypore, or Phaleus schwinnitzii. It's quite pretty when it's young. We are going off trail. Hopefully we can get farther off trail than any of those previous mushroom hunters went. Maybe we have. Here's an unmolested lobster mushroom. Wow, it's actually in pretty good shape. Let's see. Yeah, for lobster mushroom, this is in pretty good condition, so maybe just going 20 feet off trail is all we needed to do to get away from where other people have hunted. Here's a chanterelle. Well, I'm liking my odds of finding some mushrooms back here now. We're not even 50 feet from the trail. Here's a nice little patch of chanterelles, maybe 75 feet from the trail. Look how brightly colored those are. I'm not sure if that's the chanterelle I normally find at home. The Pacific Golden chanterelle. This might be Chanterellus sebaris. Uh-oh, I just see a sign over there. I better go see what that sign means. Hopefully I'm not trespassing. The sign's just talking about there's a survey corner marker somewhere around here. And I see more chanterelles. I'm not going to pick too many more chanterelles, though. I want hedgehogs. But I'll grab this one here. This one even looks kind of hedgehog-like, but I think it's a chanterelle. Yep. Nice, beautiful, dry ones, too. Look at that. There's a couple more over here, and I'll grab these, and that's it. I will try to resist picking any more chanterelles. Someone's been here before me, but maybe not today. This looks like it was cut a while ago. Found an area back here that's heavily flagged. I think this is someone's lobster mushroom patch. Still off trail, here's some velvet-footed packs. And apparently this will make a nice purple dye. And I want some purple dye. But I don't feel like packing the packs out, so I'm going to leave them be. This says P.L. Crown Zellerback Corporation. According to my app, we are 952 feet away from the trail. So where are the hedgehogs? I want some hedgehogs. Here's some gorgeous chicken of the woods. I'm going to leave it be. I don't really feel like cooking it. And it's not as tender as it could be. Right here on the trail, I found a yellowfoot chanterelle, Cantharellus tubiformis. Although I think his name has changed. And actually it's already been picked, and there's a troll right here. Was that a message for me? I don't know. I'm going to take it though, because this is just about my favorite mushroom in the world. And right here on the other side of the trail from that is a king bolete that somebody discarded, and it looks like it might be a good one. So if someone trolled me with this yellowfoot, the joke's kind of on them, because they left a choice edible Boletus edulis behind right next to it without knowing what they have, I guess. Cool. Craig said he found almost all of his mushrooms near the start of the trail. So I might come back here and go up another trail, which is near the start of this trail, but it's just an old way trail that goes up to a historical site that I only know about due to geocaching. Maybe I'll go up there tomorrow, and maybe I'll find some mushrooms up there. Here's someone else who likes to eat mushrooms. A snail. Headed for this russula that's been kicked over. We've made it to the junction where if we go that way, we'll end up on the fork that went to the right at the top of the trail. And we will do that later. But for now, we're going to go down here and look at this lakeside campsite, which I think might be occupied. Okay, we're almost to our destination. And it sounds quiet down here. Maybe I'll have the picnic table to myself. I really like coming down here and having a coffee. Just a minute here, we'll find out. but it sounds very quiet down here, so I'm starting to feel a little bit optimistic. Yes, yes, yes. It's all ours. All right. That means I can sit here and relax on the shores of Lake Siltcoos. Very cool. Here we are. Lake Siltcoos. This is a special place to me because my mother took me water skiing and trout fishing here. A couple of times water skiing and one time trout fishing. And I caught a trout. I don't think she was very happy that I caught a trout. I don't think my stepfather was very happy that I caught a trout either. They both seemed kind of miserable right after I caught the trout. And I never knew why. Maybe they didn't feel like cleaning it. I don't know. But I caught a trout. Oh, there's a gray heron way over there. It's definitely not going to show up. Very cool. Hey, there's a water skier there even. We water skied over on the far side of the lake. My mother's house was up over there somewhere on the other side of the hill from the lake. She could walk to the lake from her house, but it was a bit of a walk. Let's relax and have a cup of coffee. I hope you enjoyed our little adventure on Lake Siltcoos today. Maybe I'll make one more video while I'm down here in Oregon. Why not? We're down here for a few more days. So I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Thanks for watching. Well, this is pretty hilarious. Somebody left a bunch of mushrooms on the hood of my car. They could tell it was me because of my Washington plate, I'm sure. And I guess it was a peace offering because they picked all the mushrooms on the trail, which is fine. I mean, they have every right to all those mushrooms, maybe even more rights than I do since I'm not from Oregon. But check it out. Check what's been left on the hood of my car. Lobster mushroom, chicken of the woods, 3 chanterelles, and 2 pig's ears. Nice looking pig's ears too. Very cool. Well, thank you, whoever you are. I only got 2 of the people's names, Craig and Maria. Thanks for the mushrooms. That cheered me up at the end of my hike. I'm really, really tired. I'm out of shape. So, yeah, I appreciate it.